Is the kind of race that Kenny Harrison is capable of meddling. Remember, Aslan Borba, she's run faster than everybody else.
What up? What up? Just wanted to run down a quick Olympics. Okay, I've been watching Olympics all day today, and it's been fantastic. From gymnastics to track and field, Italy became This is the first time ever Italy won a gold medal in track and field. Some brother under the name of Jacobs, like Lamont Jacobs, and I was like, hold on, that's not an Italian name, this guy probably like an American or something and just became an Italian citizen, because there was nothing Italian about this guy's appearance. But nevertheless, he was representing for Italy and he won them a gold medal. He ran out there sprinting. We're looking at the women's track and field right now. They going at it. I think the U.S. didn't win. I think Puerto Rico, New York, Puerto Rico in the house. Puerto Rico gets, I think, the gold medal. So Puerto Rico gets the gold medal for the women's, I think, 100-meter dash. All right, in gymnastics, Mykayla Skinner, coming off an Achilles injury, coming off having COVID, becomes an Olympic champion, winning the silver medal, representing for the Olympics, winning the silver medal. So you got to take your hat off to her for doing her thing. She been through a lot of struggle to get to that point, to win that silver medal. So that's a pretty good thing. Oh, look how fast they run. Puerto Rico ready in the lead. What a great Olympics today, man. We're having good Olympics. We had the U.S. smash Cuba in volleyball, beach volleyball. We beat them. So we cruising in that. We're winning medals in all these events. Even if we don't get gold, we getting silver or bronze. Huh? Second? Oh, so we got second place. Right after Puerto Rico, we got second place for this women's track and field. Representing for Puerto Rico, Jennifer Lopez will be proud. Puerto Rico in the house. Cuba in the house today. We're going to give shout outs to all countries winning today, taking them W's. Shout out to Italy getting that W today. All is going down at the Olympics. Great event. What's up, Red Pill? A good day for the Olympics. That's all I got to say. It's a great day for the Olympics. Nah, we ain't signing no Dennis Truder. We ain't signing them. Salute, Kid Trunks. What's up? Couldn't chop it up with you last time, man. I guess you had to go somewhere. But they killing it at these Olympics, man. What's the other girl name? She did the bar. Oh, I forget her name. Simone Biles' friend, the girl that did the bars. She won the bronze, she won the silver, and she won the gold. Yes, whatever her name is. Yeah, Suna Lee. She got the bronze today with the bar. So that was elite. We taking all gold medals we taking all medals here at these Olympics. And Italy won with the hurdles too. So Italy representing today. Kenny Harrison wins a silver medal. She's an Olympic medalist. What's up, bro?
Salute, man.
What's up?
Nothing much. Hey.
You watching these Olympics?
Not really, but I'm watching a little bit of it. I heard the gymnastics team doing amazing, man, for real.
Yeah, man. They're holding it down, man.
Yeah, even even without what's her name? Simone what's her name? The one
Simone
that
Biles.
yeah, even
Yeah.
without her, man, the other two girls, they're really good, man.
Yeah, they're doing their
Really
thing,
good.
man. They trying to hold it down, man. Yo, it's amazing how high they could get up in the air. I mess around and break my neck trying to do flips like
Yeah,
that.
and the crazy thing about it, like they don't really get injured in the sport that much because like they move like they're really flexible, and the more you flex your muscles, the more like the less you get injured and stuff. So like it'd be
Word.
amazing, man. You know, I
Hell
think
yeah, man.
competition is Russia. That's it.
Word. Hell yeah.
Well, I heard news that they doped again. They did steroids.
Who?
Russia.
Oh, really?
No,
From
no,
the
I heard news. Is
gymnastics?
it true?
From the gymnastics. The gymnastics team got a gold medal though. They was kicking some ass these last few contests.
Oh, okay. So it probably wasn't true. All right, I don't know.
I don't know, man, but that's a penalty. You can't be taking them steroids, man.
Yeah, man, it's messed up. But
Word.
yeah, but we USA, man, we always got that lock, man. You know.
Hell yeah. We got that win over Czech Republicans yesterday with the men's basketball team. Kevin
Yeah.
Durant becomes the highest scoring Olympian past
Mm-hmm.
Carmelo Anthony.
Kevin Durant.
Yeah.
That's
It
good.
was Carmelo Anthony. Now it's Kevin Durant.
Yeah. I want to see what they do against Luca. That's all I really care about.
Oh yeah, man. Luka been cooking in these Olympics, man. He come out a one man Michael Jordan out there.
Yeah.
Man, he
Yeah.
ball.
Yeah, I heard, bro. I thought this year, probably next Olympics, they're gonna bring UFC to it.
Oh yeah.
If they do that, man, what you think? Who you think gonna win a lot?
Woo!
Either no, it's gonna be so much countries that gonna be good though. You can't lie.
Yeah, I know, man. We bring UFC into it. I don't think we probably get it, man, because some of the best UFC fighters come from other places. Even in the women's and men's division. You know,
Oh yeah.
like for example, Conor McGregor is from Ireland. So if he was representing, I'm just making an example. If he was representing for the Olympics, he couldn't represent for the US anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be something, man, because we don't get like the best UFC fighters right now. Some of the best UFC fighters, like even Khabib ain't American.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah, you right.
So like none of the best UFC fighters are American.
Yeah. There's one. This is one girl we got. She was real good. Yeah, but we got some. I mean, I know we could probably compete a little bit.
Yeah. Well, I forgot the girl's name. What's the Mexican girl name? That's undefeated. She beat Ronda Rousey. I can't pronounce her name right now.
Brazilian?
No, she ain't from Brazilian. I'm talking about I think she's from she got beat. I think she's from Mexico.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
She beat Ronda Rousey, but she's regarded as the best women's UFC fighter. So and she's Mexican though, or Brazil, one of the two. But I'm thinking Mexico. I think that girl from Mexico. So
Okay. Yeah, but that'd be exciting. That'd be cool. They bring up.
Word, man. But free agency starting in a couple hours. Kawhi Leonard looking to get that bag. Whoever get Kawhi Leonard that bag, even if it's the Clippers, they're gonna have to probably go without his services for a whole season. So you're gonna be paying him money to play no basketball.
I thought he declined the money so he can make the team better.
He declined the money so he could either when you decline that type of contract, you could always negotiate for a better contract. Either get more money or you can make a sacrifice to help other players come in.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought Kawhi did something like that. He can do something like that, and another person can come and play for their team. You know.
Yeah. So we don't know which one of the two that it is, though. Or he could just leave entirely.
Yeah, or he can get like more pieces and whatever, and that'll be pretty good. I think Kawhi should like sacrifice and like if he wants to. You know, I can't tell no man what he wants to do with his money.
Word. So yeah, man, but it should be interesting. Starts in only a few hours. This free agency, man. So it's gonna go down real quick, man.
You know? Where do you think Chris Paul gonna go?
I think he should resign with the Suns, man, because of the simple fact that if he don't sign with the Suns, then you got to look at it like the Western Conference is going to keep getting depleted. Imagine if he leaves the Phoenix Suns and Kawhi Leonard goes to like the Miami Heat or something. Then that's two franchises that tuck a big blow. The Phoenix Suns won't be the same back next season, and the Clippers won't be the same next season. So that's easier path for the Lakers to win.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so they won't have no pushback.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Word.
That's man. Chris Paul, I think. What if you go to Milwaukee?
That'd be a good look for him. You know, Milwaukee have a hard time landing players enough as it is. You know, if they could get their hands on Chris Paul, then yeah, you have two all-stars, then just fill it up with some role players and get it moving. You know?
Mm-hmm. But I feel like he wants too much money though. So
Yeah. You know, but I am pulling for Giannis a little bit, man. I hope he could do it again. You said the Bucks was going to go to the finals. You know, you said they were going to the finals regardless of rather that big three from the Nets play or not.
yeah,
But nevertheless, yeah. So, you know, I wasn't picking against. You know, normally big three super teams normally win when they fully healthy. Even if they don't win the championship, they usually go far and go to the finals anyway. You know, and if he could do that again, that'd be great, man. Because I like to see it. I like to see the Nets take another L too, man. So,
you could say that.
right.
But I'm hearing Brooklyn, they might make some moves because they might trade Spencer Dinwiddie and they might mess around and they might trade again Montrezl Harrell and Kyle Kuzma, which I'll be happy with. But you know what?
Actually, I don't even want to see them with Montrezl Harrell and Kyle Kuzma. You know, go and get some 1 year veterans, a couple like that. Win with what you got, man. You don't need no more help. Some solid basic role plays is good enough for y'all.
Yeah, but I'm cool with Kyle Kuzma. I want to see what he's gonna do because every time a young talent from the Lakers gets traded or free agency goes to a different team, they start balling out like crazy.
Well, he don't get LeBron to handcuff him no more, so he's free.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
LeBron is ball dominant, so LeBron holds on to the ball a lot. You know what I'm saying? But we shall see. Look what happened to Brandon Ingram. You know,
Lonzo Ball, D'Angelo Russell. Yeah.
All right. And FYF says either Montrezl Harrell or Kyle Kuzma. He said not both. I don't know the whole situation with that. So you guys are the ones telling me. You know, I would have to look into that. I didn't even heard anything about Montrezl Harrell or Kyle Kuzma going to the Nets. So I'm going by what you guys are telling me on this particular subject.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, man.
Yeah, but our gymnastics team is amazing, man. For real.
Word. Yeah, man. It's fun to watch too, as well.
Yeah, yeah. You can't just watch like basketball and football and call it a day. You got, there's not one sport that's boring unless you got like some other sports, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, shoot. I heard our soccer team might be good. American soccer for the World Cup.
Oh yeah. We came like third place within the running too. You know, some dude was, I think he's like Lamash, Jacob, something like that, from Italy. He won the gold medal, but you know he don't have an Italian name. He don't look Italian, and I'm thinking maybe he from another country and he just represented for Italy. But nevertheless, he won a gold medal for them doing that 100-yard dash. Man, he got busy. You know.
Well, where he from? Like, he was born somewhere else or what?
I think he probably was born somewhere else. I got to do some research on him. But if you look at him, he don't look Italian at all, bro. I mean, he look, you know what I mean? The name alone, his last name is like Jacobs. When is an Italian with a last name Jacobs?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
you from New York, you should know.
Word. You know, so they about to do they run, you know, they run. Man's about to do another run right now.
So we lost? The U.S. lost in the track?
Yeah, we lost in track. Well, not like lost in terms of not getting gold medal. We lost in that aspect, not getting gold medal. We got like silver or bronze.
So we lost in the 100-meter dash?
Yeah.
Men's?
Yeah. We got beat by that Italian guy, man. He just jetted off.
That's crazy.
Full speed.
What about female?
Female, we got beat by Puerto Rico.
Oh my God.
Puerto Rico. Ho!
That's crazy.
You from
What
New
about-
York? You know about Puerto Ricans, Italians, and of course
Yeah.
the brothers, man. You know how it is on the East Coast.
Yeah, yeah. And now up here it's like Mexicans.
Okay, well,
in the
that's how
Bay.
it is here in Los Angeles. It's
Oh, yeah, yeah.
man, we're right close to the border, man. So we get a lot of Mexicans over here, a lot of Mexican culture.
Mhm. What about the 4x1?
Huh?
America 4x1, boys and girls. We did good, or
Oh, yeah, man, we did all right. We're not getting no gold medals right now, though, man.
what? Wait, hold on. We didn't get gold medal for 4x1.
Nah,
That's
we
crazy. Who beat us?
hell yeah. I forgot what country beat us, man, but we only getting like silver and bronze right now, man.
That's crazy.
We haven't got a gold medal all day today yet.
Dude,
I think we did beat Cuba, so I don't know if that was the finals in beach volleyball. So we did beat them.
Good.
So
Dude, that's crazy, bro. We was dominating track, gymnastics,
what?
boxing a little bit. Well, yeah, boxing. You got
Hell
what's
yeah.
the other sport, man?
Track and field.
Yeah, track and field. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
Yo,
more
they
sports.
got some ill sports here in these Olympics, though, man. They got a sport where guys are like swimming in a pool, right? And it's like a net, like a soccer net.
Bull ball? Yeah, like
that sport is ill. So I wish I was competing in something like that.
Yeah, that was pretty fun, bro. Like
hell yeah, you get to swim in the water, hold the volleyball, and just like throw the ball into the net, and somebody got to block it.
Hey, Prince.
What's up?
What we doing in swimming?
Oh, swimming? Oh, we got a gold medal in that, in both men's and women.
That's great.
Yeah, but that was like a couple days ago, but we already got gold medal in that.
And you know how that stereotype black people can swim? I think that stereotype that's not a true stereotype, man. But I tell you what.
It holds some weight because a lot of brothers just don't want to swim.
Yeah, I can swim. Yeah, I can swim. But
dude,
I'm telling you right now, man, if they put some brothers in, they warm up that water, boy.
They warm up that water.
You're gonna be seeing so much black people, man.
Hey. Man, I hear that, man. Oh, I think did we just get the gold medal in the hurdles, jumping over the hurdles, or was that we got second? Man, we can't get a gold medal today at all.
What about the 400 4x4?
I think we got second place in that. I'm not too sure because I had to leave the house for a while and run some errands.
Yeah, man. Cause usually for track and field, like for 100 meter, or 4x1, 4x2, 200, 4x4, 400, men's and women's, we be dominated.
Hell yeah! Oh yeah! See, we came second place in 400 miles hurdles. Jesus. Norway came number 1. Wow.
Oh yeah, they can run.
Yeah. Right. Well, we got that second place. We get silver.
Yeah, the long distance runners are people like a lot of people be winning. There's from Norway and all them other countries in Africa.
Word. Son, to run that fast and jump over those hurdles like that is crazy.
Uh-huh.
You know how many stamina, how much athletic ability you got to have to do that? Because normally your speed breaks you off when you have to jump. Because you stop a little bit, then you jump. But these guys are running full speed, running and jumping.
How many miles? How many miles is it?
That was 400 miles.
400
meters. Yeah, 400 miles. 400 meter hurdles.
Oh, 400 meter. My fault. Oh,
okay. Yeah, meters, not miles. Meters. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
But man, these Olympics they're all right, man. They good to watch.
Yeah, man, but it's surprising that we losing.
Yeah, man, we got to step it up a little bit. We got to step it up.
But other sports, like other things that we usually not that really good at. Okay, I understand, but come on, man. What?
Word.
You've been dominating since the Olympics started.
Word.
Mm-hmm. We went to Germany. We showed Hitler, gave him the middle finger, and we dominated him. What?
Word.
Man, I don't know what that man. I guess the captain is true, man. We might be getting soft, man.
Hell yeah. You know, I hope we come away with that gold medal for the Olympics, though, man. At least in basketball. You know,
Yeah, they
if we
better.
lose to Luca and a bunch of nobodies. I mean, I understand Luca gonna get some points, but come on, and the rest of them
Man,
dudes.
if that happens, you know how much like if he come back to the NBA season, bro, do you know how much like praise he gonna get?
Hell yeah. Word. He said it was harder to score in the Euro League than the NBA.
Yeah, it's true. It's true though.
Yeah.
That
So
boy,
man, hope we get that gold medal, bro.
yeah, he knows the game like the back of his hands, bro. He's so smart with the ball, man.
Yeah.
Idiot when he has the ball in his hands, you know. That's
Oh
why
yeah.
that's why I feel players with high IQ sometimes like Trey Young a little bit. He's a little bit more reckless, but he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he up and coming.
Luca, who else?
Man, yo, damn. Tokyo looked like New York City. It looked like just as big as New York.
You celebrating? What happened?
No, I'm talking about like in the Olympics, they showed the sky view, the landscape.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you wouldn't know better. You thought that was New York if you just took a first glance at it. That joint looked just like New York.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but like with players with like high IQ like Luca and Trey Young, I feel like they would have been okay. I'm not saying they would have be averaging like 50 or 30 points a game when they played like back then, but they would have got like a good couple assists and somewhat
Yeah.
points in my opinion
Oh,
because they got
hell yeah.
high IQ. That what really matters about sports. If you got a high IQ, you can dominate a little bit, you know.
Hell yeah. Word, man. But yeah, man. What you see for your Wizards, man? Because free agency gonna come up in a couple hours.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Okay, here, look at it this way: if the Wizards get rid of Kyle Kuzma and Montrezl Harrell, that means you would have gave away Russell Westbrook really for nothing because the pieces that you got for him, you're not even using. So you're looking to get rid of those for more draft picks or something. You should do Bradley Beal the respect and let him get traded because it's not fair to him that this man stuck with your franchise for years and you're not even looking to rebuild or build at least somewhat good, decent pieces around him. If you get rid of everybody,
Yeah, that's what
those are two double-digit scores. You just gonna get rid of them if that's the case?
No, we need to get rid of Russ, man. I mean, but if we was gonna keep him, I'm saying like we should get like straight stacked up defensive players.
Yeah, I mean, but either or. If you're gonna build a team around Bradley Beal, you can't sit there and just say, "Hey, man, hang tight. We're just gonna build draft picks around you." You know, he's gonna be like, "Man, I've been with your franchise for a couple years now, bro. I mean, give me a roster, give me something I could work with."
Yeah, but nobody don't want to. I don't see no superstar like Stark want to play with Washington. That's my opinion, you know.
Yes, that is true.
Bill, but not
that is true. If he's gonna be the alpha of the team, all they need is just one sidekick and a bunch of solid role players. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, but they need defense though, man.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need defense and offense. But what good is all of this if they keep giving all their players away?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I understand that you want to do the draft. That's how teams are built, and you're gonna have a solid young team, really young, exciting to watch, like the New Orleans Pelicans. But you could do that with the Pelicans because Zion is young. Zion just came into the league, but Bradley Beal been into the league for a couple seasons now. So you got to do him. You got to do him some service.
Yeah, that's facts, man. He like one of the best shooting guards out there, high score.
Yeah,
he still went to the playoffs, So
yeah,
stupid that he bring in that playing tournament, bro. I swear, man.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be bringing that back.
Man, I tell you, man, they be selling up. It looks like they be selling up for that bag, man.
Word. Dang, look at this dude's head, man. He got talk about a. Wow, I don't know. Yo, this dude got bad. Yo, if you watching the Olympics, this dude got a seriously bad hairline. I mean, he just got one big pouch in the middle of his head.
Is it weightlifting? He doing weightlifting?
Nah, he about to run. He about to do these hurdles again.
Again? Jesus.
Yeah, they about to run these hurdles again.
Oh, they're doing finals or something, probably, huh?
Yeah.
What's it, what?
What country is that? Q. Where? Where is that at? Oh, okay, that's a Middle East country. Oh, that's a brother. He representing for a Middle East country. Yo, it's funny when you see some of these countries, man. See, you never thought some of these countries would have brothers in them.
Yeah,
You know?
hey Prince. No, the funny thing about it, Prince. Yo,
Word.
Prince. I was looking at the Olympics one time.
What's up?
I was looking at the Olympics one time. It was like I forgot it was doing. It's like bicycle, like doing bikes or whatever, or like bike racing or what's it called? Like other sports too. And it was South Africa, and you just see hella white people. But I'm like, what the hell?
Oh no, that's normal. That's normal. South Africa has a lot of white people. Here's the thing about South Africa: it was taken over by British colonies back in the day. So that actress Charlize Theron is from South Africa. So that's normal. There's more white people in South Africa than black, believe it or not. That's what Nelson Mandela was trying to fight for. He was trying to fight for a lot of equal rights for black people in South Africa.
Damn,
that was,
but it was kind of weird to me when I was young. I'm like, ain't South Africa Africa? And they basically like got black people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, a lot of people don't get that, man. They think, oh man, you white? There's no way you could be African. No, he's South African. He's from the country South Africa. Therefore, he's born in the continent of Africa, making him African. If you're born in the continent of Africa, you are African, brother. I don't care if your skin color green, blue. If you're born in Africa, you are African by the definition.
Yeah, I know. I know. Like, there's some like a lot of races in Africa: Asian, white, and if you it's like a lot of races in Africa. But all of them had to be white though. Like every.
There's a lot of countries like that in Africa. Even in Northern Africa, you got a lot of
Middle Eastern
people. You know, like Egypt is in Africa, but you know, when we look at Egypt, people think that's in the Middle East. They don't even know it's in Africa. You know.
Nah, it's in that. Man,
they don't know that though. For them, they think it's like next to Pakistan or something like that. No, brother. Look on your map. Look at the continent of Africa. You will see Egypt dead smack on there. You know, a lot of people don't realize that. But some of these, when you watch these Olympics, you see some of these countries that you predominantly see like normally a fair skinned people, and then you see, whoa, I didn't know brothers live in this place, blah blah blah. You know, it'd be shocking. Like I didn't even know what this. Yeah, I didn't even know what that country was, but you know, what I mean, that definitely was a brother representing for that country. I told you that track and field with the Italian dude, that was not no Italian dude running for that.
Biracial. I know you're talking about. He looked biracial.
He could be biracial though, brother. He looked more like a brother than anything, and he don't even have an Italian last name or first name, nothing to go with it. So I'm thinking he could have just moved to Italy as a Italian resident, because if you could be a citizen and still represent for a different country. Like if I moved to Philippines, right? I could be a Philippine citizen, and if I wasn't an athlete, I could represent for the Philippines, even though I'm not born in the Philippines. But if I'm a citizen and I live in that country, I could represent for that. Back in the day, you couldn't do that, but I guess they changed the rules.
Yeah, because I know for like soccer, that's a big no-no. Like you can't, you can't do it. Countries will start hating you. You know how they go for soccer, man? They kill.
Hell yeah, you know. So,
but we're gonna be.
I mean, a lot of people. I know a lot of people that happen to go to Italy, and they always say, "I was treated differently when I went to Italy. They don't like black people there." And I was like, "Hey, it is what it is, man." I mean, that's where you.
Negro.
Yeah, they be running the brothers out that country. Right, man. But
the brown
that's been going on for a long time. If you grow up in New York,
don't you know? Like, because I read books. It was a movie or something too. Like when Italians come to America, like white Americans just say, "Oh, you guys are half Negroes."
Oh yeah, that used to piss them off because they had a dang when people used to say Sicilians are half black. That used to be a notion. You know, because a lot of people from Northern Africa will migrate to Italy because Italy's right next to Africa, right next to the continent of Africa. So a lot of immigrants from Africa used to come to Italy, and they used to settle in Sicily, and they started life there. So technically there are some black roots in Sicily, in that part of Italy, but they don't want to hear that though. You want to piss them off, just tell them something like that, because that would definitely piss them off, especially in New York. You may get chased out of New York with a bunch of baseball bats and a bunch of Italians with wife beaters chasing after you with a baseball bat. So that's how it was in New York when we growed up, man, because you had neighborhoods like Howard Beach. Howard Beach was racist as hell. That was in Queens, and that was community was all Italian. And man, if you was a brother and you walked through Howard Beach, you had hell to pay, man.
That's crazy.
They get their crew out. Yo, Tony, go and get the baseball bat. This my nigga be good bat. That's what they used to call it.
Yeah.
They used to name a baseball bat nigga.
So
be good.
how you get pizza? How you guys used to get the pizza?
Cause it's Italian culture is so known around New York. You could get it almost anywhere in New York. You get it in Times Square. You can get it a couple blocks from the hood. You can get it anywhere. Because there's a lot of Italian immigrants that live close to the hood. Say in New York, there's the hood. Then right next to the hood, there's a nice neighborhood. Then there's the hood again. Then a nice neighborhood. It's all mixing together. The hood is like dead smack in the middle of a rich neighborhood that's right next to it. That's literally like 6 or 5 blocks down.
Yeah, that's how it's like in Virginia a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit. No, is that?
Where because everything is just like condensed into one in New York.
Yeah, if you walk a couple blocks, if you walk like 2 miles, you're in a good neighborhood, man.
Yeah. And you take the wrong turn, take a left or a right, you in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it was, man.
You in a neighborhood called Greensville. If you got a name like that,
Word. So yeah, man, that's how it was back in the day, man. And it was so racially. You ever seen the movie Do the Right Thing by Spike Lee?
Yeah.
That's how New York was back in the day. It was so racially divided a little bit. You had one neighborhood with just Latinos, mostly Puerto Ricans, but they got along with the blacks. It was always us fighting with the Italians. When we fight with white people, it was always the Italians versus the Puerto Ricans and blacks. Now New York is a little more unified because a lot of Italians listen to hip hop and they chill with brothers now. But back in the day, their grandfathers, were the like real big time racists. It was big time racism back then. But it took those guys to get old, and they become grandfathers, and their kids is part of the new generation. And that new generation is like, hey, we get along with everybody now. So that's one thing that I like, because back in the day it was taboo to even be seen with a white woman, and particularly in New York.
Oh yeah,
Italian woman. Oh my God.
My uncle, he from New York, right? He said in
Yeah.
the 90s, if you walk down the black neighborhood with a white woman, or probably the other way around, it'll go whoop your ass.
Yes, it is, man. It was something that just wasn't highly accepted. It was a lot of racial tension.
The
80s and 90s had a lot of racial tension, man.
Yeah,
it wasn't a good place for diversity. Let's put it that way.
In the black neighborhood, you walk with a white woman, or probably if you was a white man walking with a black woman and you walked in the black neighborhood or the white neighborhood, you was gonna get your ass whooped, but you was gonna get called names, man.
Word. That's how it was, man.
He from Brooklyn. He was from Brownsville, man.
Oh yeah, no, Brownsville is wild.
He said anywhere in New York, in a black neighborhood, whatever, boy, in the 90s or 80s, around early 2000s, it's gonna be your ass, man.
Word. So I am glad and proud that my city shaped up. It's great to see, everybody just getting along, man. It's still racism to this day. Racism will never go, but it's good the fact that it's downgraded somewhat, because now you could see a mixed race interracial couple and think nothing about it no more. But back in those days, it was a big deal to have a.
So you used to keep it secret. You used to keep that quiet, huh?
Yeah, but a lot of people used to keep that quiet. Back in the day, they used to keep that quiet. But for the most part, nobody did that much mixing anyway, because if you was black, you was from the hood. That was your whole world right there. You didn't branch out too much. So now it gives a lot of people opportunity now, and I am glad that New York got their act together, in that way, because
Yeah.
New York was a war zone, especially when drugs first hit. Drugs first hit in the 80s in New York. New York completely fell around. New York was nice. Like if you look at the history of New York from the 60s to 70s, it was nice. But when drugs and crack start to hit African American black communities in the 80s, that's when things went downhill.
So when the crack hit, every black person was doing crack.
No, but it destroyed minorities more than anything because it flooded African American communities and Latino communities the most. So all these communities that had that, they were already poverty stricken anyway. So a lot of these people will start selling drugs to make money, and they started selling drugs to their own community. So the community was just going downhill. People was getting shot in broad daylight. You sitting on the bench, shootouts. Dog, the 80s and 90s was crazy.
But did the crack come from the Italian gangs or something?
No, I mean the crack came from all different countries. I mean, from Colombia. Colombia had a lot of coke. Basically, came from Colombia. And that would get imported from Colombia. And it started getting distributed to all the different hoods in New York. Brothers got a hold of it, then they start selling it, and then next thing you know, everything just went crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy because like now it definitely changed, bro. You don't see no crack or cocaine, man.
Oh yeah, and that's good that that did change for the better. Some hoods actually changed. You look at it, be like, man, this neighborhood got better. Like QB got better. The crime was starting to go up a little bit now, but prior to now, you could see people walking their dogs in QB. And you'd be like, what? I never seen that growing up back then.
Well, what's QB? What's QB?
Queensbridge.
Oh, okay.
So and yeah, so back then it was different. You know what I'm saying? And it was a little, wild, man. Dudes had, and back in my day in high school, dudes used to have razor blades in their tongue, in their mouth. We used to go to school with razor blades in our mouth. So when they about to give somebody that business, because we had metal detectors, right? Because Jews were trying to come into the school with guns. So
for golly,
to prevent people from coming in there with guns, they had metal detectors. But for some reason, when you tuck the razor blade in your mouth, you was able to sneak it into the school. So when dudes get into a fight,
damn,
that's how it was back in the day, man.
Bro, I don't know, but is it true? You ever watch that movie Lean on Me?
Yeah.
Is it true schools used to like look like that with a graffiti?
Dog, my school was like that.
Really?
And my school got shut down and closed down constantly. That's why I kept telling you we had to come do with the metal detectors. The second floor was like just full with hustlers and dealers. Later those dudes became rap cats, but those was just the hustlers. Dudes hustling right there in the middle of the school.
So they used to be graffiti all over the walls and stuff.
Graffiti on the walls, all that stuff. The school kept getting shut down, and the teachers didn't give a crap about the black students. They just came there for a paycheck because they looked at it like, oh, these guys are going to destroy themselves anyway. They're animals, this and that. That was their logic. A teacher's logic back then. They didn't care. They just went to school for a paycheck. It wasn't about to risk their neck out to help nobody. So a lot of the times in the classroom, dudes would just be like, BSing around. Nobody learning nothing. That school had like one of the highest dropout rates.
Dang. So like, let me say this. So it was basically like a fight every day, because that happens in my school. Like when
it was almost a fight every day, man. Dudes fighting over this dumb shit. you could just walk into somebody and you getting into a fight. Yeah,
man. Like, but usually like stuff like that, it go outside. That's the crazy, because like now, like if you got a beef with someone outside, it can get real deadly as soon as that bell's closed and the doors open for you to go outside. Because when you go outside, that's when murder happens, bro.
Like, we even had to do that. We could just be sitting in our apartment and pop, 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 pop. That was like a code for us. We could wake up and go to work to those. Them gunshots was always constantly going on.
Damn.
That's how it was, man.
So all that, all that happened before rap when rap music started being gangster.
That was in the midst of rap music becoming what it was. You know, because it was the 80s. Rap music started in the 80s, and that's when the Great Depression started with all the drugs and all that crazy stuff. Then the 90s it just progressed it.
That's crazy, man.
That's why you get them terms like "life as a shorty shouldn't be so rough." That's where them songs came from. Because he's talking about them neighborhoods, talking about them blocks, and that's how it was, man. It wasn't no gangs though in New York. It was every man for himself. It's like survival of the fittest. You had your little crew, and it's still like that in QB to this day. You got your crew of 5 or 6 dudes that you run with. That's the crew that you break bread with, and that's it. But it wasn't no gangs or no Bloods and Crips like he was doing over here on the West Coast.
Wait, don't they got Bloods and Crips in New York now? Like
now, that's a new generation. I don't know that generation. I'm not part of that generation.
Wait, how y'all got Crips and Bloods in New York though? That's something I can never understand.
Well, that got imported from Cali. That all started in Cali. So some of that California culture came over to New York. Just like we gave the West Coast hip hop. The West Coast got hip hop from us. So they took it and start doing their own little version of hip hop, and boom. And then we peep game of what they were doing. Like, oh, you guys do this Bloods, Crips, MS-13, all this gang stuff. Oh, let's bring this shit back to New York. No, so it's just piggybacking off everybody. That's all it is.
It's crazy. Hey, what happened? What happened when Dr. Dre released his album Chronic?
We wasn't really, to be honest with you, we wasn't really rocking with them dudes like that. We never really listened to them West Coast cats. We was busy listening to the guys on our block. Everybody was rapping on our block. We didn't care about nobody from no other coast. Back then, if you wasn't from New York, you ain't hip hop. So everything was just confined to New York. Like, yo, where you from? You from Brooklyn? You from Queens? And that neighborhood in Queens was so hip hop orientated. You didn't have time for nobody. You listening to Nas rap. You listening to Mobb Deep. You listening to Capone and Noriega. Everybody literally had their rhyme books out on the block rapping.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, because but it started in the Bronx, right?
It started in the Bronx, then it jumped over to Queensbridge, and that's when we had that little battle where the hip hop started, because Queensbridge was trying to say, "Hey, we perfected hip hop. We started it," and the Bronx got into it. That's the battle of the MC Shan versus KRS-One. That song, "The Bridge Is Over." You ever heard that song?
Yeah.
That was it. That that was it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. It got sad when it went a little down to the south.
Yeah. Oh, word, man. The South did something else with it, man. When they got a hold of hip hop, because they was busy on the cornfields and milking cows and all that stuff down south, and then all of a sudden hip hop came to them. They was like, oh, what is this? Then they start doing their own little thing with their country accent, and
they don't even talk, man. I don't know what they be saying, man.
Yeah, man. When I first heard down south hip hop, I thought they was flat out just mumbling. Me and my boys would just laugh at that. We used to laugh at cats from the south. That used to be the definition of corny rap.
Yeah, that's when you got these sellouts and these devil worshippers took in and control it. That's why I be saying, man, you cannot let a group of people control your music, man. That's the thing with black people sometimes, man. We can't let other people control the culture. I got control our music or whatever, or what we do. I got no problem people doing it. I got no problem people doing it. You know what I'm saying? But ain't no way you going.
I mean, that's what I was trying to say before. I got no people. Every time, here's a problem with people. They always relate everything to race. If I say Eminem is trash, and I don't like those raps, they say it's because he's white. If Eminem was black and he was rapping like that, I would say he's white still. So it had nothing to do with him being white or black. I listen to plenty white rappers that, to me, I presume as nice because I like what they spit. But Eminem just ain't my cup of tea.
Yeah, I get that. I like Eminem a little bit.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that, but I just don't rock with it.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you go, in South Korea, South Korea, they got, I think it's in South Korea, I don't know where it started. I think South Korea. K-pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
South Korea, yes. South Korea got their own little hip hop. You know, the Philippines got their own little rap. They Filipino rap. So rap music it's expanded. It's coming to its own. You know, it's definitely expanded.
No, K-pop is like singing and stuff. It's not. I mean, it's a little rap.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
but it's not. Yeah, it's mostly singing. They'll let other people do it, like people from other countries, races, or whatever. But they will not let them control it, man.
Yeah.
Man, yo, I be telling you, man, you got some sellouts, man. That's why I don't be talking to these bums, man. That's what
Hell yeah.
let them come in my face, man. I put 18 on their ass, man. I ain't playing.
Word, man. But that's the type of rap I come from. So when people ask me, you know, oh, you like this style? That's the style of hip hop I like, man, because that's where I come up from. You know, that's what I could relate to, man. I'm talking about that jokes. I'm talking about that street hip hop. You know, that music off the block. That's what we was raised on. That's like a code of honor for us, man. You know, that's project rap.
Mm-hmm. You know? Hey, so what about Eminem's Infinite album? You never heard of that, bro?
Nah, I don't really rap with that at all. I mean, if we would just want to go with a white rapper that I listen to, I mean, I heard him and I heard him a couple of times, yeah, you know, but that was it for me. I ain't gonna keep listening to somebody I know I don't like. I don't like the music.
No, his album Infinite, bro. He has so many songs, bro. It's hard as hell. You never heard of his album Infinite?
I never heard of that album. No, I never even listened to it.
That's the best. That's one of the most underrated best. I promise you, bro. I promise you. You should go.
I'm good with that, son. I mean, I know what Eminem brings to the table. If you know what somebody brings to the table, I'm good with that.
No, I promise you. It's nothing like Slim Shady. I promise you. Bro, it's gonna sound bro, you're gonna like it, bro. I honestly feel like you're gonna like it. There's a song called "It's Okay Tonight." Never Too Far, bro. Those songs are so inspirational, bro. I'm telling you, it's like straight rhymes, bro. That's what I'm telling people. Like Eminem, like that one. You don't have to like the Slim Shady or like the other songs he had. I get that, you know. It's corny and weird, but Infinite, I promise, that's one of the best rap albums ever, bro. And I listen to a lot of rap myself, bro. I promise you, bro. If you listen, Prince, if you listen to it, bro, you're gonna be like, okay, I kind of like it, you know.
Word. Oh, Team USA beats Mexico in soccer. Wow.
Yeah, hell yeah, we that good.
We beat Mexico in soccer. That's their sport.
You ain't know that?
Dog, I live here in LA. All they do is play soccer, and they take that to heart. And Americans don't cherish soccer the way Mexicans do.
We're good. I'm surprised. Listen, hey Prince, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think we could be the best in soccer, bro. And listen, because you know how many Mexicans we got up here, man.
Yeah, hey.
You know what I mean? I'm dead serious, man. Like.
Yeah, but just because they live in your country don't mean they can represent for the U.S. They go at the end of the day, they still got to represent for Mexico. That's where they from.
Wait, that what they usually be doing?
Yeah, I mean, this is my country.
That makes a lot of sense. So when the World Cup about to start, they instantly represent for Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like this. If I live in the Philippines, right? Since I go there, I'm gonna use that as an example. And if I'm an Olympian, I'm not a citizen or anything like that of the Philippines. When it comes time to represent for the Olympics, I gotta go back to Team USA. You know, I'm not Filipino, so I can't represent for that country.
Wow, that explains a lot. That's
But for us to beat Mexico in soccer is crazy. Yeah, they love soccer.
You can go look it up. We beat them. I was shocked.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we're pretty good, man.
They mad cool. You know, shout out to my Mexicans. Ain't nothing but love for them, but they be trying to get me to play that stuff. I mean, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I ain't playing no soccer.
Yeah. If you go, because they say they made a list, right? They say we can be like top 5 or 10. That's good, man. We can be better.
Yeah.
That's good. We around the level of Poland, Germany. They were good. Somewhere around Brazil, nigga. Man. I'm not saying we're gonna win the World Cup, but we're gonna get up there. We're gonna get close.
Word.
Yeah, but like back with that Adam Sellout Silver, man.
Yeah, man, he making all them rules.
Man, selling out for that bag, man. Why you want to make these rules to make the NBA what it really is, man? Want to
Word.
play in tournament just to sell out for a bag?
Hell yeah.
Make me sick, man.
Oh, Tay Davis said he half Filipino, Native American, white, but he looked more black, and he half black. Man,
I mean, it looked like in the photo you got dreadlocks, so I mean,
word.
I don't call them dreadlocks. I call them locks. I gotta start calling them locks.
All right, the locks. Word. But yeah, man. So I take it like both of your parents must have been mixed. You know, like your father's probably half black, half Filipino. Your mother was half Native American and half white. You know.
Damn, I wonder what language you was speaking in that house. Probably Filipino, probably, and American.
Word.
Wait, what are you speaking? This is just.
Yeah, what do you mean by white though? White is not a nationality though, Tay. That's just a skin color. So when we say white, you got to hit me up with an actual race. Are we talking about Italian, Irish? What? Well, what are you mixed with?
He might just be pure English white, European.
People can't just kid there and say, "Oh, I'm white." White is not a race. I mean, white is not a nationality. That's like me just saying I'm black.
Luca.
Nah, it goes deeper than that, man. Like, what are you? Are you Jamaican? Are you Haitian? You know, are you just African American? Meaning that you're, you know.
Luca, not European. He's Slav, man. He from the Slavs. He Russian, man. He got some Russian in him.
Oh yeah,
it's true. You know, Europeans look like the Europeans close to Russia. They got whiter face, like a red pinkish like faces. What's it called?
Right.
Yeah, he's Slav. He from the Slav nation.
Right. Yeah, tell you what nationality. Are they Irish? What? Italian? Swedish? I mean, what? Well, what are they? Germany?
Hey, what we looking like?
There's all types of white people, man. White people is a whole continent, man. That's Europe. So what country in Europe are your parents from or background is from?
Hey, what we looking like in long jump and high jump?
I don't know, man. I didn't see that one. Now, right now they're playing baseball, actually. Korea versus Israel in baseball.
Wait, they got baseball in the Olympics?
Huh?
They got baseball in the Olympics?
Yeah, they got baseball in the Olympics.
Why they never be pushing that? Okay, I never knew that. That's pretty cool, though, man. We're going to get on. Yeah, they just need to bring UFC and it'll be perfect, man. Cause I'll be watching track and field, swimming.
Yo, Ted, you got me confused. What does Caucasian mean? Caucasian can mean that just means the skin is white, bro. I'm asking you, like, are they from Germany? Like what? All white people have a background. They all come from somewhere else. You know, their parents could be Italian, Jewish, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, ask your moms or something. If your mom is, you know, if she's white, just answer, be like, yo, where's your background? Are you Canadian? What? I mean, what is it?
Yeah,
Canadian, huh? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. Stay nationality, not your race.
Oh, Irish. You Irish.
Oh, okay, Irish. All right, there you go. That's Ireland right there. All right, because white is just a skin color. You know, your nationality is, you know, what, you know, your country or where you're born and stuff. Like, we got the same name as black people. We got Haitians, Jamaicans, you know, Caribbean. You could be from African, from the DR, you know, and Africa is a continent. So when we say that, you know, if somebody's from Africa, we just say, yo, where you from in Africa? They may be from Nigeria, Kenya, South Africa. It could be anywhere, you know.
Yep, man. Yeah. Right. But hey, man. Yeah, the Olympics, we're gonna be just fine, man. But it's surprising. I thought we was winning more, man. Damn.
Right.
I ain't know we was losing like this, like winning gold for like.
Hell yeah! Now they doing boat racing. This shit look mad fun though.
Oh yeah, I went kayak. You ever went kayak?
Pedal?
Yo, Prince, you ever went kayaking?
Nah, that's something I need to do.
But yeah,
go kayaking.
It's the most relaxing, awesome thing in the world, man. I'm telling you, bro. Like When you win it, it's just you in the ocean, and you sitting back in God's big green planet, minding your business,
Man,
man.
I did that
God,
whole Amazon forest thing, man. I did all of that. Machete
man,
knife and the whole 9 yards.
man. When I go
In
kayaking, man.
foreign, yo, bro, in foreign countries with their snakes, tarantulas, all poisonous joints. You
Oh
know,
hell no, man.
bro, man, I'm telling you, I went through all of that. Swamps, you don't know what the hell's in the swamps. Could be gators, all that type of stuff in there, man. All dangerous stuff. You know, you running through the Amazon jungle and shit like that. You know, they got those type of jungles like that in the Philippines, mountains and just jungles, just lush green
No.
all over the place. You get yourself a big machete axe, start slicing joints, slicing trees and all that joint. I felt like I was in Africa.
You been to Africa before?
Nah, I never been to Africa. I have family members that been to Africa, but I never been.
Okay.
Word. So yeah, but yeah, man. Even like my wife's family in the Philippines, they got all that stuff. Yo, her father had like this big ass machete knife that this dude was like chopping wood with. You know that some ill weapon, son. You know, like some of them make these weapons handcraft.
Yeah.
Word.
Mm-hmm. A machete, like yeah.
Word,
Mm-hmm.
man. That weapon ain't no joke, son.
Mm-hmm. So the Olympics is every 4 years, right?
Every 4 years, yep. It takes all the countries in the world. It's 193 countries on this planet, and it takes all of them the time to get ready. You
Mm.
know, in 4 years.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. I mean, I like the Olympics. So like, it's like a movie, bro. You know,
Word.
like a big
Oh,
thing that's just about to happen, and everyone come together. You know, it's real cool. You know, see
word.
the best of some. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but this basketball team, man, I can't wait. I want to see him go against Luca. Because honestly, in my opinion, man, he like one of my favorite players, bro.
Word.
But like seeing him play is so exciting, bro. Like so like unique, man.
I hear that. But I'm gonna be pulling for Giannis to make history, bro. He could perhaps win another championship by age 27. I think he could pull it off.
Yeah,
Because
he
look,
young. He young. He real
I'm gonna
young.
tell you why I think he could pull it off. If the Brooklyn Nets they're injury prone, right? So there may be a good chance that they won't be in full tact anyway. So he could probably get past them again. And then the Lakers, LeBron hasn't been healthy on the Lakers in the past 2 out of 3 seasons. Fully healthy 2 out of 3 seasons. The first season, 2019, he got hurt. They didn't make the playoffs. The second season, they got AD. The only reason why they mainly won is because they had that 4-month break in between. And AD is mostly injury prone. So imagine if they played without stopping, because we stopped from COVID. AD probably would have got hurt, but he had 4 months to rest up. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, they won it. Cool. The next season, LeBron and AD are in and out the lineup. They get hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Westbrook was injury prone this season too. So all of them dudes could perhaps be injury prone. But injuries or not, I don't care. That's part of the game. You got all that talent on your roster. You're gonna take heat for it. So you're stuck with. I keep telling people they stuck between a rock and a hard place. So the best way to win in a more respectable way to increase your legacy is don't form super teams. Because if you win with a super team, you get discredit. If you lose with a super team, you get discredit. So it's really no winning with them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You got a point about that, but yeah, but I don't know because I'm young. But I mean, if you want to leave your team or whatever and do it, I mean, I won't do it. But
Yeah. I know. I don't mind you leaving your team. I don't mind a player leaving his team. If you want to go to another team, then cool. But it's the aspect of knowing, hey, if I'm going to team up with these top 5 players, I'm going to win regardless anyway. Giannis said it best. It's easy for me to win with a super team.
yeah,
He said it himself. He said it. I could just go on the team, play my part, don't even have to play hard, and still win a championship.
yeah,
So championships are starting to lose. If we keep getting people win championships these ways, it's going to lose its flair. Championships were supposed to be held as something special, right? But if it's coming too easy, it's going to start to lose its value, so to speak.
Yeah, hey, what if the Lakers that trace hits them in the face, man? Pause.
You what? You mean if that trade with Russell Westbrook hits them in the face?
Yeah,
I mean, hey, they're still going to get backlash from it. He was on the team. You know, the first thing people are going to say is you couldn't win with a super team.
yeah, man.
You know, because when you form a super team, then you got to win. Because every super team since 2011 has won.
Yeah, but
I'm talking about modern day players jumping from, free agency, whatever the case may be, going from one team to the next.
yeah, because I'm hearing Dwight Howard might come to the Lakers, man.
Oh yeah, he helped them win a championship before in 2020. You guys act like he got to score 20 and 10 or something. He could be good with just averaging 10 and 10. All you're going to need him is for rebounds and playing defense.
So he
What you
really
need to
coming
win?
back?
Huh?
He really coming back?
I don't know. I don't know what the Lakers going to do, but we're going to know in a couple of hours, though.
Yeah.
Word.
Yeah, what they gonna do to that boy Ben, man? I want that nigga gone.
Yeah, Ben Simmons should be traded. He don't even communicate with his team. Yep.
Yeah, man. Cause but here, I heard he gonna get traded to he might
Word.
get traded to Golden State, man.
Hell yeah.
Golden State or whatever team, man. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah.
No, it's
Yeah,
not
but
that. Yeah, and a lot of people sitting there say, "Well, you guys said Russell Westbrook was a stat pattern. He's this and that. He's overrated." It doesn't matter whether if I think he's overrated or not. The truth of the matter is he's considered one of the best players in the league. It's as simple as that. You know, I could say he's overrated all I want. That still don't erase the triple doubles. He still got them.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. And
I could disapprove of his play on the court, saying I don't like the way he played basketball. He don't play winning basketball. Blah blah. He's a shot jacker. Blah blah. But he still is an all-star and a superstar. He's a former MVP. He regarded as a top 10 or a top 15 player. What's up, Ted?
The free agency starts at midnight. I might have to stay all night.
Oh, you're gonna stay up all night for free agency?
Yep.
hey,
That's
hey,
wild, man.
yeah.
My ass to be sleep. Whatever happens, I talk about it the next
Hey
morning.
yo,
What's
bro.
up?
Hey, great man. But yeah, I gotta say one thing, man, about like you when you was younger and like rap music and all that, man.
Yeah.
Man, when it died, but I truly do feel like, man, it's gonna die soon, man. You got
Well,
yeah.
the culture is dying. Yes, it is. The culture is dying.
Yeah, because you got
hip hop is becoming something else.
you got
And-
people controlling it, man. You got to get the people who started it to control it, man. Like
Yeah.
selling out for that bag, like P Diddy, man.
The problem is the
Who
culture
son of a-
got raped. You know what I mean? That's what problem is. It went into the hands of all these business companies, these white people that used to call this music jungle music, and it was crap. It wasn't going to last long. But all of a sudden, your grandkids start listening to it, and your kids' kids start listening to it. They walking around with do-rags and their pants sagging. Now they bringing that culture into your own living room. Now you like it now. Now you're trying to claim it. Oh, this is something white people started.
No, it's they knew they could make money off it, and they seen other people like it. Well, a lot of white people liking it, man.
Yeah.
And I tell you, man, selling out for that bag, man.
Oh yeah.
Bending over, man. I'll tell you, man. They sell quick.
Who
They
fat
sell
start crying? I'm alive.
who?
Who fat? He gonna start crying when Kawhi leave the Clippers.
Nah, he gonna stay. He gonna stay. Well, why we leave? I mean, he could leave, but
He could leave because because we all know Kawhi's gonna stay with the Clippers. But when he leaves,
Actually, we don't know. You don't know what these players are thinking. We don't know who Kawhi talked it to. We don't know what he's doing. We don't know anything.
Doing.
All we know is based off the reports that we get, because we're not talking to these guys. All we know is based off the reports. For all we know, reports on the flop side was saying, hey, he don't trust the Clippers medical staff. That could be a reason why he leave.
Same thing. He might do that. He might do with the Clippers because
he did it to the Spurs.
Yeah, he did to the Spurs. He didn't do it to Toronto.
Yeah, because Kawhi Leonard, he listens to what his uncle says. If his uncle says, I don't want you here, These people don't know what they're doing. He follows suit most of the time. You know,
He-
his uncle was the one. His uncle was the one pushing for Kawhi to leave the San Antonio Spurs. You know, he talked to Kawhi and was like, "Hey, you should leave this franchise. They ain't taking care of you right. Blah blah blah. You know, they're throwing you under the bus." And he was like, "Okay, you know." So if he feels the same way that the Clippers are doing the same thing to him, he most likely will leave. I don't think that's the case. I hope he resigns. You know, I don't want a depleted Western Conference because the Western Conference is now starting to become weak if all these guys leave.
Yeah.
You're just gonna have a bunch of young teams in the Western Conference that can't compete with a team that's classified as a super team. You know, it's pretty much like a 3 guys jumping one guy. You know, a guy like, let's just say Donovan Mitchell could drop 50 on the Lakers, and that still wouldn't be enough for them to win.
Yeah.
You know, so it gets to a point like,
one more month,
how do you
baby.
beat a
One more
super team?
month. Football. One more month.
Oh yeah,
Right.
let's go Eagles.
But see, the Eagles are going to miss the playoffs once again.
Whoa. Slow your roll, brother. We got this. This is 2018 again.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Don't tell me you're a Cowboys fan.
I am.
Oh my God, me and you gonna be going at it.
I'm saying, but I'm saying, all right,
gonna-
Cowboys. We're not going to Super Bowl this year. I don't know why.
Oh my God, there's nothing more annoying than a Dallas Cowboys fan.
I'm also an LA Rams fan.
Hey.
too.
Okay, what's up?
You like Lil Wayne?
I liked it early, Little Wayne.
Yeah, he all right.
Wait, okay, I'm in.
I'm talking when he was in his prime, like early 2005, when he was dropping like
He
the
was good.
mixtape.
He was good. I like Lil Wayne when he first started, but
Yeah, like the Carter 1, the Carter 2.
he sold out. He sold out, man. If you know what I mean.
He's a Trump supporter.
Nah, I'm not talking about that. But I'm talking about when he sold out, when he started wearing skinny jeans.
Oh yeah, the skinny version.
Tattoos, auto tune. I'm like, dude, what is this dude doing?
Man, he sold out when he
He's
just
the best
started hitting them drugs too hard.
He started selling out, man. He not even rapping. He's singing auto tune. I'm like, dude, what the hell?
Bro, the more he started hitting that
I'm like,
crack
this dude
pipe,
sold out so bad, man.
the more he started hitting that crack pipe is when you notice the more he kept using drugs, the more crazy he got. And that's when his music went down.
Yeah.
Because he was smoking that he was drinking and smoking everything in the book. He almost passed out. I mean, not passed out. He almost died from drug use, from overdosing. You know, he was out. He was doing everything. He probably was stiffing coke more than Scarface. You know, that dude was drugged out. You know, he was drinking. I don't know what was that drink that he almost died from.
Lean.
Huh?
Lean.
Yeah, something, man. But he was doing every drug in the book. He was like a rock and roll hip hop artist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because mostly rock and roll artists, they normally die from drug use, or you know, something normally happens to them from drug use. But that was Lil Wayne, man. That was a lot of those Cash Money guys was doing that. BG was high all the time. He became a crackhead.
Dang.
Yeah.
You know, he became a guy that started selling it to using it. Talk about getting high off your own supply. You know?
Can't wait till midnight.
Oh
12
yeah.
o'clock.
Well, you better wait until my Eagles start beating up on them Cowboys. That's what you need to start.
12 o'clock midnight, free agency. Come on, Lakers. We need good role players. No more super team.
Well, you already got a super team, so at this point, it don't make a difference no more what you're going to get, because you're going to get most likely. You're not like you're going to get scrubs off the street. You're still going to get professional pro basketball players. You could get. You know how many options you could get on the Lakers? You could get Otto Porter Jr. You could do a sign and trade for Dennis Schroeder and get some.
Yeah, that's true.
You could get a lot of people. I never understood why people sitting there and say, we got a big three. Oh, somebody from Queens, New York is representing the Olympics. Muhammad. Yeah, Muhammad. What's her last name? Ali? Oh, but her name is Muhammad Ali, representing Queens, New York. You know, and she's running tonight. You know, I got to root for her because she repping my borough.
The Queens.
Let's get it, baby. Q borough.
They got track stars in New York.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
Word.
That
The
had a
biggest borough
debate
in New York,
was
the best
funny,
borough in New York is Queens. We the biggest borough, the most thoroughest borough, the most diverse borough. You ain't gonna find another borough in New York better than Queens.
Yep. Yep, that Hannah versus Prince debate was funny, I ain't gonna lie.
Who?
You versus Hannah debate.
Oh yeah, man. You know, we do. I go at it with my own wife about debating on sports. We be going at it. You know,
Especially at Olympics.
word. No, they said our debate was funny when we was. Remember how we was debating over the gymnastics? Oh yeah. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, man. So we that's what we doing here, man. She come from a big family that loves sports. So you know, everybody in there be talking about sports. We all be debating and all this other stuff.
Amazing, man.
You know? So,
Yeah, man.
but yeah, man. Yeah, but as I was saying, the Lakers could get plenty of pieces. I don't know why you always say they ain't got no money, man. They ain't gonna get nobody. Every super team that had a big three had good players surrounding around them too. Miami Heat with LeBron and Wade and them boys. They had Ray Allen. They had Shane Battier. They had all these good role players. They had Rashard Lewis. You know, they had all these good role players. You know, there's always going to be some veterans, some good players you could take for cheap. You could take Carmelo Anthony. He ain't no scrub. He could be one of your best players coming off the bench.
Oh, them New York. Hey, if Carmelo goes to play with LeBron, what do you think the New York Knicks fans gonna say?
Hey man, you
They
know,
gonna love it or they gonna hate it?
I don't know, man. They probably won't mind it because he's old. You know, he'd be coming off the bench, but he's still a future Hall of Famer. You guys keep worrying about age. Age don't mean jack shit if a guy is still playing at a high level. Okay. Age means nothing. You could go to the YMCA and get your ass beat by some old 45-year-old or old 50-year-old giving the young cats the business. I seen young 18-year-old kids that play on basketball teams get their ass beat by 50-year-olds.
Hey, Prince.
Age means nothing if you still got skill. If you still could play the game and you still efficient and you still effective on a basketball court, I don't want to hear nothing about no age. You know, you guys say LeBron James the best player in basketball, regardless of his age. So
I'm trying to figure out
why you're gonna have to get judged by that criteria. So which one is it? Is LeBron too old to be called the best basketball player in the world, or is he the best basketball player in the world? We got to pick one. You can't have both. If we're gonna give him the Carmelo Anthony, are we giving him the Carmelo Anthony treatment and acting like he's just an old guy that can't play basketball that much no more? He's completely just a role player.
Carmelo still got it.
Yeah, but Carmelo Anthony's a role player at this point in his career. So are you saying LeBron James is a role player too because he's old? Or is he still an all-star?
He's still all-star.
Okay, then. So we got to judge him by all-star standards and standards according to a lot of other people that say he a top 5 player in the league. You can't have both. This is my problem with people. You say one thing, then you twist around and you change your story to something else. Either he's a top 5 player or he's not. If he's old and he's beat up, then let's talk about him the same way we talk about Carmelo Anthony, right?
He not better than Giannis this year.
Yeah. Okay, he don't have to be the best player in the world, but if he's still considered one of the best players in the league, he gonna have to still get criticized like one.
To be honest,
does that make sense? Am I making sense to you guys?
You basically saying he's not the best player right now, but he's like one of the best.
Yeah, he's still one of the best, and he's still considered a top 5 or a top 10 best player in the league.
I can still love it like these Suns fans.
You know, even if you say he's a top 10 player in the league, that means you're only respectively saying 9 other guys is better than him out of 450 players in the league.
Yeah.
All right, then. So we still got to judge him by top 10 standards.
Yeah, he is. He is top 10. A lot of people will agree to that. He's top 10.
Okay. Yeah.
But he not. I won't put him ahead of Kobe or Kareem or Mike.
No, I'm not talking about no. You're talking about all timers. I'm talking about playing right now.
Oh yeah.
You know, so most people got him in the top 5 or a top 10 for playing right now.
He's top 5.
All right, so he top 5. If he top 5 best players in the world, top 5, he's gonna have to be judged and criticized like a top 5 best player in the world.
I'm gonna say this.
We do it to Giannis. We do it to everybody.
I'm gonna say this, LeBron. I'm gonna say LeBron wants to win the championship. He has to take that crown for Giannis.
She was bad, man.
He ain't never gonna get that crown from Giannis at this point. Even if he win a championship, it's just gonna be because he on the super team. Nobody gonna be crowning him the best player in basketball. We just gonna say he's on the best team.
Yo, listen,
it could have been KD this year, but
nah.
his team
but
got
hey,
injured.
yo, it's like let's say like you got a group of friends, right? And you want to play football with each other or basketball or something.
Yeah.
And like if you're pretty good, it's like 4 of you kids, and like, but it's like I don't know, 8.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys playing basketball or football, whatever. You got to make it even. Like you remember you guys was young. And you guys
it's just like in the playground. You know, when you play a pickup game in the playground, you be like, yo, split the team up.
You
got to make it competitive.
The 2 oldest kids couldn't be in the same team.
Yeah.
They had to be on different teams, and the best 2 kids cannot be on the same team sometimes, you know.
Word.
That's how it was, man. It was competitive when I went against someone the same or someone my skill level.
And I'm glad you brought that up, Tay, because when LeBron was losing to the Golden State Warriors, everybody was giving him a pass. Oh, he going up against a super team. Okay, so if Giannis goes up against the Lakers and he loses to a super team, you got to give him that same treatment because y'all did the same thing for LeBron
or Kawhi.
So let's be fair. Let's be fair then. So you did if you give LeBron passes, Kawhi? A lot of people like giving LeBron passes for all his losses. You know, I heard some people that love LeBron so much, they say he don't got 6 finals losses. Right? You sure could have fooled me because I could look that up and it
he does got 6 finals losses.
You know, but what do I know? I guess I must live in a alternate dimension when LeBron lost 6 finals. I guess I'm the only one that knows that. You know?
LeBron fanboys always bring us stats. But
yeah, it's not just stats; it's just constantly moving the goalposts for something that make it look good for LeBron. You guys was even when KD and James Harden and Kyrie formed that super team, everybody was giving them hell as they should. All right, and LeBron fanboys were sitting there saying, "Oh, this shows that KD's not the leader. You know, he's not this, he's not that." So what do you call LeBron that keep forming super teams? Why you want
they be calling KD overrated?
Yeah, but so if you think KD overrated, then LeBron should be overrated because LeBron doing the same thing. Ain't he forming super teams too?
Yeah, LeBron fan would always hand on KD.
I'm trying to understand their logic because how are you going to ridicule one guy for one thing, but give another guy who does the same thing a pass? That's like me and Kid Trunks being criminals, right? And you give me a pass for doing criminal activity on somebody, but you throw the key away on Kid Trunks, and he doing the same thing I'm doing. Do not make any sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it a buck. If you're gonna give guys passes, I'm talking to the lovers. If you're gonna give LeBron a pass, you gotta give. I better see you keep that same energy for Giannis if he loses to a super team.
Yeah, I like Giannis.
LeBron fanboys love coming out. They love coming out.
I told Milwaukee. I told him Giannis needs a Robin. I told him, but you know, they did what he had to do. I give him that, you know.
Word.
Yeah.
I mean, it's shit like that. It's shit like that be killing me, man. Because these dudes make no sense, man. They absolutely make no sense. You can't say one thing and then go and do something else. What does that make you? That just makes you a hypocrite. You got all these guys a lot of these guys do that here, even on YouTube. They love LeBron so much that he keep changing the rules to things. You know, we can't even rate and judge LeBron if you're going to keep switching the criteria. What is the criteria that we going by?
Hey Prince,
what's up?
Hey, when LeBron retires,
when the LeBron retires, I think basketball will be much better. At least guys would be judged and criticized the right way that they supposed to, without no extra bias.
Hey Prince, remember I told you this one time? Did you know Wiltz?
Yeah. Oh, word.
Yeah. I asked him, hey, what you gonna do when LeBron James retire? He said he gonna be celebrating.
Word. You know, I even had YouTubers tell me I don't want to watch the playoffs no more because I already know the Brooklyn Nets going to win. It's just a super team championship. But LeBron got a super team now. So if LeBron wins a championship on a super team, are you going to keep that same energy? I bet you're still going to watch though.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Yeah,
So
hey,
if you're that type of person that says I don't want to watch basketball no more, period, because of super teams, then don't watch it. But don't move the narrative and do it just because your favorite player do it. So if your favorite player do it, you give him a pass. That don't make no sense. You gotta keep that same energy, man. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
family talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
Kyle Larry might go to the Heat.
Oh, that's a good look for him. That's a good look.
Yeah,
In my opinion, I don't think he's gonna do anything, but
yeah, yeah.
they need to.
That should be good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's who the Lakers should have got.
Him, Butler, Victor
Right.
Oladipo, man.
No, the Lakers should have got Kyle Lowry instead of going
But
after all these other dudes. Why go after Westbrook when you got two
right.
superstars?
I
LeBron
think
wanted Westbrook on that team to give him a 100% cushion, so he could absolutely win. He wanted to pit it to a way that there won't be no way that he
He just
possibly
trying to
could
get
lose.
a ring. That's fine.
You don't want to take that risk to lose.
Westbrook, Westbrook couldn't even get out in front when KD left.
Yeah. No, that's regardless of the fact, though. He still won MVP, and he still was considered a top 10, a top 15 best player in the game. So all those people sitting there saying, "Oh, that's not a super team now." Oh, how is it not a super team? You just was giving the same guy praise last season, calling him the triple-double king, and saying how great he is of a player. Now that he joins the Lakers, you downgrade him because you like LeBron, and you say, "Oh, he's not an all-star anymore." Get the hell out of here, man. It don't make no sense.
They just LeBron fanboys.
Yeah, that's all it is, man. That's all it is, Tay. It's all because of LeBron. That's what make all these people get in their feelings. They leave channels, they unsubscribe, they go cry. It's all because they got this fascination with LeBron James, a grown ass man that don't pay your bills, that don't put milk in your cereal, and you acting like you married to the man. You just keep it a buck. You could like a guy, that don't mean you got to get on your knees and start praising him. I was never taught that way.
Right.
I keep telling you guys, where I come from, we don't do that. It was every man for himself. We give another man respect, but we ain't gonna be getting on our knees and be like, "Yeah, man, you the best, you the greatest, you a god." You would never see me do that to another man. I don't care how rich he is. That's nuts, man. I wasn't brought up like that. I don't know what some of these weirdos brought up on. I don't know if y'all live in the basement too much or wherever the fuck these weird ass cats come from, man. These are say dudes that don't even know if they're a man or a woman. They probably cross-dressing or some shit. I don't know what the hell is wrong with some of these people here today. Yeah, it's good water. Nowadays, if you're not down with a certain culture, you're a hater. I can't even criticize LeBron without somebody calling me a hater. No, if I make a statement, say, "Oh, I don't get down with that," oh, you're a hater. I'm sure Eminem's a good guy. I just don't listen to his music. You're a hater. It's crazy, man. Women's volleyball. I mean, look like Italy kicking some ass today, man. They may get another gold medal in Oh no, we beating Italy in women's volleyball.
Italy. They got the best pizza in New York.
Oh yeah, man, it's in the water, man. You gotta don't get me started on talking about. Don't get me started. That's Chicago. Now we have rivals with Chicago. It's New York pizza versus Chicago pizza. Chicago invented the deep dish
Boston.
pizza. Huh? Boston ain't got no pizza. That's all Irish people. Boston got that big.
I'm gonna say this: New York, Boston.
You go to Boston to go to a bar and get drunk. The only thing Boston got is bars and drunk Irish people. That's what you go to Boston for. You go to fight, have a bar fight, and get drunk. Shout out to my Irish people, but that's how they, that's what they be doing in Boston. Boston got some of the most thuggest, rowdiest Irish people that you're gonna come across. Them dudes be on some gangster shit, and Yeah, Boston.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. The teams in Boston I cannot stand. I despise Boston.
Yeah, but Boston and New York never got along with sports. So yeah.
Same
Yeah, but I didn't.
thing on LA versus Boston sports.
Yeah, but I didn't know you was a Cowboys fan, man. So we're gonna have to have a friendly competition between me and you. You know, nothing personal, just me and you, two friends, talking about football because it's gonna be your team against my team. I know it's gonna come down to that at some point. I know we play y'all in some way. Huh?
Yeah, am I lying? We should split though. We should split the wins.
Oh yeah, we gotta see. We gotta see how it goes out. You know.
Man, I'm like, I thought you was a Giants fan at first.
Me? A Giants fan?
Yeah.
How long have I been saying I'm an Eagles fan? I've been literally screaming that out for years. I'm surprised when people say stuff like that. They be like, "You a Lakers fan? You a Clippers fan? When have you ever heard me say that?" I tell you up front, I'm a Knicks fan. I say that a million times.
I can't stand. That's the Clippers. The team I can't stand. The team I can't stand. The second team I can't stand. Boston, such are the first team I can't stand the most.
I hear that, man.
Same with you, P. You can't stand all Boston teams.
Yeah, I know. I'm from New York, so we naturally don't like Boston teams.
Yeah, me neither. I'm from California because I hate Boston teams, especially the Celtics, Patriots, Red Sox, and Bruins.
Word. But yeah, man.
Are cheaters.
Word. But you know what? It's about that time. I'm about to leave out this blue room.
All right.
That's it. Yeah, man. Y'all guys have a good one. I catch y'all.
Please don't tell me the Knicks from the game with Dennis Schroeder.
Who?
The New York Knicks.
Oh, Red Pill said that. I don't want no Dennis True. I don't want no Dennis True.
Imagine as you got him.
Yeah, that'd be crazy, man. Word.
All right, man.
All right, man. Y'all take it easy. Yo, Kid Trunks, peace.
He probably sleeping. Well, I'm gonna stay all night for the free agency.
Oh yeah, let's be up out of here, man.
All
right, peace. All right, I'm about to head up out of here. It's about that time. It's about that, time of the day. Time for me to head up out of here. I want to say shout out to everybody that joined the live stream. It's pretty fun. It's always pretty fun to chop it up and talk to you guys. Whether we agree or disagree on things, it's all your opinion versus my opinion, and we just talk sports. That's the way it should be. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go and eat some lasagna. I'm in the mood for some lasagna. I think I'm gonna do some lasagna. I'm out, y'all. Oh, before I leave, look at my blue room table, live and direct. That's my blue room table. It's not even fixed yet. You see the humidifier over there and a little portable fan. I even didn't get that straightened out yet, but it is what it is, man. I'm gonna be doing some live streams from the Philippines too later on this year. Y'all wait to see how I get down. You see how I get down, boy. International people.